Hello, my name is Kenson Raymond. I am a DOJ with WOLC Immigration Services, and from time to time, we like to drop a few videos to inform you and keep you updated on what's going on with immigration. I am a DOJ. I'm fully accredited with WOLC Immigration Services, and today we like to talk to you about a topic that's really dear to my heart and the heart of the immigrant community. It doesn't matter where you are at and what state or county that you are at. We truly believe that this is something that is very dear to everyone's. As an immigrant, when they travel and come to the U.S., one of the things that they look forward to, first of all, one of the reasons that they travel is to seek a better life. To seek a better life, they need to be able to work and be the bread provider for the family. However, to do that, they need what's called a work permit. If they don't have legal status, and when I say legal status, I am referring to permanent legal status, a green card. If they don't have that, then there is something that's called an EAD, which is a work authorization card that they can apply for. With that, they can also get a social security card. Now, in the past, once they receive that social security card, there's a time for them to renew it. Once they renew it, the government would give them what's called an extension. That extension used to be 180 days. But because USCIS, the government, has so many cases that they have to work with, lots of backlog. So previous administration had made a decision to increase that. Oftentimes, when these folks renew the cards, the work permit cards, it takes months and years to get it. So, if you don't have the card, your employer, DMV, motor vehicles, would not renew your license, cannot keep you. You can't provide for your family. You can't pay your rent, you can't feed your kids. And that's a problem. So the previous administration had decided to increase that extension to 540 days. Now, we know that the current administration does not really care about immigrants, or at least the immigrants that looks like me. So it was announced that the Trump administration is now going to remove those automatic extension. Yeah, it's going to remove the automatic extension for those folks that has a green or a work permit to legally work in the country. Now, without this automatic extension, would USCIS now approve the renewals faster than they have in the past? Because based on my experience, I have seen these renewals takes months and sometimes years. So what are they going to do now? How are these folks supposed to work and provide for their family if the card now expired? The employer asks for a renewal or an extension, and now they can provide it. Now, I know I am one that always speak against this 287G, and one of the reasons why many people, counties, leaders, feels like those 287G programs are good is because they felt like they are removing illegal immigrants out, deporting illegal immigrant. Now, I've always said that the system, the administration, they cause these folks to be illegal, or they cause, a lot of time, they cause them to make illegal act, So if you remove the automatic extension, now the card expired, the employer needs something, the card or the automatic extension that we used to have, and they don't have that. What do you want them to do to provide for their family? When the little one comes and calls mommy or daddy, I need cereal, the simple thing that a family should have to provide in a household. They can't do that. What do you expect them to do? Now you call them illegal immigrants because they may find an employer or find jobs under the table, as we call them. But you caused that. So the administration announced that starting October 30th, 2025, there will be no longer be the automatic extension for anyone that applies starting October 30th, 2025. Now, yeah, I get that. It says that anyone that applied previously prior to October 30th, that does not apply to them. I get that. But how is that helping the system? One of the reasons that they say is that more frequent, background check. That does not stop them from doing the background check. So when the card was taking years, a year or months, for them to renew it, was there no background check that was being done? Is that what you're telling me? I don't think so. You still can give them that automatic extension. I believe they should receive that automatic extension while you do your investigation, while you're doing a background check on that individual. And if you feel like they don't deserve to receive that card, then you do an intent to deny, or you should do an intent to deny, or even if the case get denied for whatever reason, then they have a chance to appeal it. Or you should do an intent to deny for XYZ reason, then that person have a chance to answer. But not giving them an automatic extension or reduce the extension, for crying out loud. You don't like that it's 540 days is too much, then reduce it, put it back to what it was, 180 days. But removing it completely, like removing status, removing TPS, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. So I think what we often refuse to do and need to do is to continue to knock on our Congress, our leaders' doors, to let them know, the unhuman stuff that's being done to, immigrants in this country. USA, the land of opportunities. That's what I believe USA to be. That's what I was taught USA to be. But these days, I've been in the US for quite a while. But these days, I am hurtful, I am shameful of this country, of how they treat people. We don't treat people like people. We should treat everyone like people. And if we do that, we would have a better country. A lot of these folks are running away from their home country because of fear. Now they come to a country where they thought that they should have a better life, where the rights should be protected, but only to be turned away from. Removing automatic extension. So as of October 30th, 2025, you who apply or who renew a work permit, you will not get the wording of the automatic extension. Now, we encourage you again to call Congress, call your representative, whether they believe, whether they support immigrants or not. Let them know how you feel. I will do it. I hope you will do. Again, my name is Kenson Raymond. It's always a pleasure for me to drop these videos for you. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on all the other social medias. There will be some links where you can find the other platforms. We look forward to speaking to you more on the next videos. Good night. Bye-bye.